This is DVN Evans Query. This is DBN Evans Query. Evan, good morning.
It is afternoon, not even morning. It is afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. All right. Thank you. We are here at DBN.
Yeah.
We are here at DBN. Yes, me, Gilbert there, the owner of the song.
Bishop.
Yes.
I hope you are okay. I've just watched the headline of your song, and I viewed the song you've just sung. You introduced it to our YouTube yesterday, but I was pleased by the theme inside. So I wanted to ask you some of the questions there before I leave, because I'm having less than 8 minutes to attend some of the phone call, because I'm online. I'm receiving some calls. By the name, I'm called Ivan.
God has turned it around. What my enemy meant for evil. What my enemy meant for evil. God has turned it around. That is the title of the song. What my enemies meant for evil, God has turned it around. So what is your matter about it?
Now, Bishop, I want to ask you some question. I've introduced myself. I'm Ivan Sokopiri. I've just watched the song in YouTube, but I'm very, very much blessed with the message I've just received there. Now, first question, what is the theme of this song? Why did you sing this song?
The song is made with the background of condition of my life, especially in prison when I was arrested. In the UK.
So the main reason why you've just sung this song is to remind you on whatever you passed. Now, the second question, who are these your enemies?
What?
The second question I wanted to ask you, who are these your enemies? Because the song...
all right. The song said, what my enemy meant for evil against my life,
yes,
God has turned around. My enemies are the false accusers. I was doing well in the UK and I went there as a missionary, but I was wrongly accused. Number one, with the BBC television station in the UK, who brought a propaganda, the newsman, that Gilbert there is a child trafficker. But they just say like a joke. And at the end of the day, the whole world media took it over and blasphemed my name that everywhere media were telling people I am stealing children. And I was arrested, put in the UK prison, and fought for 12 years not to come back.
Now, Bishop, you just answered some of the questions I wanted to ask you. Now, about the Constitution worldwide, arrest is legal. Somebody is allowed to be arrested under the consideration why he or she is supposed to be arrested. Only abductions are illegal under the objectives. Why were you arrested?
The allegation was falsely framed that they look real. And the British police did investigation. They are known as the Scotland Yard. They came to Kenya during the publicity, but they did not find any child which I had stolen. Then some people in Kenya here told them that, yes, I have been picking children from Pumwani and selling them to Nigeria, Uganda, Ghana, and UK. So, but because the Kenya authority had already believed in the false information. So they made the British authority to arrest me in accounts that I had to be brought here to Kenya to answer those accusations which was against me of stealing children.
Second last question. You said you were arrested and you came to Kenya when you were handcuffed. Immediately you were taken to court, then you were later taken to committee. What did you experience while you were inside there, inside the remand? If I
First
may
of
ask
all,
you.
I was arrested in Britain.
Yes.
By the court ordered me to be arrested, to be brought to the Kenya court.
Yes.
And in the UK prison, I was also detained or remanded in a maximum detention prison. That means it was a prison of the top killers that had killed people, and then they were sentenced, life sentence. And I was put together in a cell with such a person who is a killer. When I was brought here handicapped, the Kenya police came to UK and we bought a plane, two of them with me, and that plane was bought. We've flown from Kenya when my hand was handicapped, and that is what you can see here. That is me in the prison flying from London to Jomo Kenyatta Airport, Nairobi. When I reached Nairobi, also the DCI and the police also arrested me, continue with me to DCIs for integration. Then straight away, I was taken to Mlimani Court. That where I'm sitting, I am at the Mlimani Court being charged of stealing children. And that is what you see being handcuffed from UK to Kenya. But when I went, I did not go handicapped. That's the way I came back to Kenya.
Now, last question I'm asking you, because I'm now having 1 minute, I'm remaining in the 1 minute. Now, considering whatever you've answered and the theme I've just get from the title of your song. Now, the Bible says very well that we should pray for our enemies. And somebody who is a spiritual thing, you are there to meet with the challenges. Our challenges are there to make us be strong in our daily life. A challenge can come from our enemies, and they can create them more so in this physical being we are right now. They can make them to be something that look like it is true, and it is not true. Now, when I look at it, I can relate it to whatever happened to our ruling president of Kenya, William Ruto, when there was a war during the post-violence election in 2018 in Kenya. He was a member of ODM. By then, he was appointed as a Minister of Agriculture. He was later transferred to the Ministry of Higher Education. He was arrested and he was taken to Hague. While he was there, that is a day Jeff Koinange was sent there, and Jeff asked him, all these allegations have been put on you, and trials are on you. What do you think is going to happen? Ruto said, I have left everything in the hand of God, because I cannot create something that happened to be true and it didn't happen. And I want to tell you, Ruto came back to Kenya. Immediately he arrived in Kenya, he was asked a question, but he was tired. He was tired, and he said he was investigated for 36 hours. People thought that was a chance to ban him from politics. He later went and became the deputy president of Kenya for 10 years. He is now the president of Kenya for 2 years. The main reason why I'm saying like this, people might depreciate you in any way, but God is always there for everybody. In the book of Matthew, God says, what is impossible with the people, it is possible with you. So whatever the allegation they were putting to you, you are still alive, and God is going to restore everything that were lost from you. So you should believe, just as the way the president believed, that everything that people thought are impossible are going to be possible with you. Thank you.
Noted what you talk about His Excellency President Daniel Arap Moi, who is now number one in politics, the President of the Republic of Kenya. I also, by that time, I was in the UK, and I heard that himself, President Ruto, and the former President Uhuru Kenyatta were charged of causing violence in Kenya, which made many people die. It was a very, very serious case, as mine was too, because those cases, they are punishable with long sentence in prison. Mine, I was to go to prison for 48 years. And Ruto might be also, and Uhuru Kenyatta, they might be charged of death sentence. So these things were very dangerous to his life, the same to me. Okay, the reason why I'm putting this song, when I answer what talk about Ruto, let me hear about the song again for someone to listen to it, because this is what has inspired you, and that is the inspired song for Ruto and Gilbert there.
What my enemy meant for evil,
What my enemy meant for evil,
God has turned it around.
God has turned around.
What my enemy meant for evil,
What my enemy meant for evil,
God has turned it around.
The point there, which I narrated to this, that the politician here in Kenya, or whatever they were, they meant evil for Ruto to face that serious charges and former President Uhuru, which was punishable by death. But I can say that has turned around over him, that he became the deputy president for 10 years, and now he is the president, which he has taken 2 years, remaining some more years to come. So this is to give someone hope that the condition that you might have been going through a query, you should not bother, because if you are innocent, God will turn it around for a victory and success. I don't think there's a better job than being the president of the country. Above all, he was the vice president, and again, he's the president now. So even though the enemies can accuse us, of the matter of my song, I also was accused by Lady Okwiri. At the moment, I am the best person in the online preaching in the whole entire world. And the cases which was against me were acquitted. And I'm a free man. I don't have cases against me. I enjoy being a preacher online. And this is what I can tell you.
Thank you, Bishop. Because of time, I'll contact you later so that you connect me again.
All right, let me just say congratulations for being with me on DVN, and you are much welcome if you want to, if anybody want to join me together next time. Meanwhile, I just want anybody who wanted to contact me. That is my telephone number. That's my contact. And somebody who want to talk anything about the interview, anything about me, about anything, I'm available. You can contact me in this my prayer line as a preacher, +254 797 622 883. It is a WhatsApp number. Say your follow message to people so we can go offline. Oh, yes, gone.